Hi guys, please know that I'm thinking of all of you, and I know that many of you are just really struggling right now, and I want to be with you to understand that I know exactly what that feels like, and I also know that many of you are not being supported and understood and really cared for during this trying time for you. And many of you are also in a place where you are so ill and you're actually trying to expand your life and you are having pushback from your body and mind for what you are attempting to do. And I want to say that because I many times also tried to do something too soon, and I had to pay the consequences of that. And it is painful because we are so antsy and we're so tired of just sitting around or laying around constantly that we just get so bored with it, or we are actually being told by someone else that we have to get going, we have to try harder, and we have to get more motivated, or we have to break out of this depression. And if we just tried harder, that we would get there. Well, I'm here to be on your team to say that that simply is not true. There is no real pushing in this area of healing from this particular illness. When you start to feel a little better, that's when you can allow yourself to perhaps expand the boundaries that were set for you by this illness. But those boundaries, as far as breaking through them or testing yourself, are slow, and they should not be stressed to such a limit where you will pay dearly. But what happens is, through this desire to feel better, we at times think that if I am able to do this, if I could just do this, that would mean that I'm doing better. And we will attempt to do those things, and they will actually show us that this was okay or it was not okay to do. And there is such a fine line in that area. And I know that all of you have crossed the line and been, wow, what did I just do? What did I just do? Will I pay dearly for this? And how long will I have a crash for? How long will this last for? So there's a great deal of fear and depression symptoms in those type of areas where we push and we may pay, or we push and we may be okay. So it's a very fine line when we're starting to heal and we're trying to be a little more adventuresome with our boundaries of what we were used to doing or not doing. So please watch that closely, as many of you will be like, oh, I think I'm okay. And then you venture out, and then you're out, and then you're in the car, say driving, and you start to panic, or you're at somebody's house and you feel like it's too much and you feel like you have to stay there. You're not able to, leave. There's such a variety of different circumstances that you can be in where you just feel suddenly overwhelmed, and you may not be able to leave that environment as quickly as you had hoped. And that area right there is where you will need to tap into the strategies of what I have talked about, or that you know yourself. If you're in a circumstance like that, use your strategies and eventually just get back home where you feel more comfortable or safe, and allow your body and your mind to calm down. That's the whole kind of process of when you're going back out into the world. Like, you're not used to it, you will feel overwhelmed, you're talking to yourself a lot, I'm okay, I'm safe. And it's kind of like the whole little process that you have to use when you're going back out into the world. And I know it's like trial and error. A lot of it is like that when you're going back out. But I also feel like what's a huge piece is to accept yourself exactly where you are in the moment right now. Because many of us as human beings, of course, we're always like, oh, I wish I could, or when will I, or how can I, or when will this be over? And so if we can, I remember sitting or laying down on the couch and looking out the window, and my whole life was changed. It was changed in moments. And you can't socialize. You can't do any of the things that you're used to doing. And it's a big hit to your psyche. And you learn a lot during this process. You have to learn to be patient and calm. And, there's so many pieces of this to get your body to calm down. But I found that if I could just accept what was happening in the moment, just in this moment of time, and that helped me so much. It helped me not to go to the future of what I was missing, being out, working, driving, socializing, helping people, just whatever you're used to doing, losing your jobs and things like that. So accept. I want you to be proud of yourself, because you are going through an illness that many people don't even understand. And I do understand it, and I understand you exactly where you're at. But I want you to accept yourself exactly where you're at. I don't want you to beat yourself up for anything. You're not doing anything on purpose. And for people that don't understand what you're going through, because many of you are going through this alone in your minds, because a lot of people don't understand it, please come here and share your feelings and talk about how you feel. You can talk here and be understood. That's what this platform is about. It's about sharing and caring and being listened to, because we need to be heard. We need to be cared for. And I care about you because I deeply understand it. And But please accept yourself exactly where you're at right now. It's the only place you can be, and you're working hard on feeling better. I know that. And so many people are saying to you, well, why don't you just try this? And why don't you just try that? And sometimes we're just tired. We're tired of trying things that feel like they're not working, because this illness takes patience. It takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of focus. And you may feel like you're not getting better, but please keep going. Keep going. It is the type of illness where you have to psychologically work hard at recovering and do the right things for yourself. But accept that you are a wonderful human being, and don't let what people are saying take you under. Don't let that happen, because you're beautiful just the way you are right now, where you're at. You are ill, and that's just the way it is right now. It's not going to last forever. You're going to heal. You're going to get better. And give yourself credit for everything that you're doing, for being able to make it through another minute, another day, another month. That is courage. And I just want you to keep going. And I want you to know that people care. And I want you to know, sorry, I get emotional. I know you can do it. And I know it's hard, because it was hard for me. But I never want you to stop trying. And I want you to know that people care about you. If you're alone, okay, come to this site. Come to share your feelings, because you're heard here. You're supported, okay? Just keep going. This video is dedicated to all of you, to know people care, to know that this channel is all about people that are going through the same thing you are. So we all get you. We all understand you. And I know you can do it. I know you can do it. You don't have to feel alone, because you can come here and share and be understood. This video is all about you. Don't beat yourself up for anything. It's such an illness where you're going to try things and you can feel worse. You're going to try things and you could possibly feel better. So it moves around like that. That's how it is. It's very moody. It's like a mood ring. You don't know what you're going to get the next minute. It flies all over the place. You're like, a lot of times it's like you're like holding on for dear life. You're clutching on to, like, you know, please know that people care. All right? So let's go. Let's get through this together, okay? Let's get through this together. And if you could please like and subscribe. This only helps my channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it to help others. And I thank you for watching, and any type of comments or questions, please feel free to ask them, okay? But please know you are not alone. You are being thought about, and somebody out there cares about you. I certainly do. All right, guys? We got this. Okay? Let's get through it. Okay? Accept where you are right now, in this moment of time. This is the only way it can be in this moment. We have to accept it. Okay? All right. So much love to you. Please take care. Bye-bye.